Hey everybody, hope you are doing well. I am a nerdy economist, and as such, I'm going to show you some fun stuff here. I think it's fun, and I'll apologize in advance for those that maybe disagree. But anyway, this last Friday, the 1st of August, the jobs report came out, and it was pretty dismal to say the least. But for grins and giggles, I went back a year ago to exactly a year ago when the July report came out in 2024. So if you look over here on the left with me for a second, in August, the beginning of August of 2024, a year ago, down here, the Department of Labor, they released the July numbers, and back then a year ago we had 114,000 new workers, and we were expecting 176. May and June's numbers were revised lower by about 29,000, blah, blah, blah. The takeaway a year ago, this is a year ago, the takeaway, bad news is good news for the bonds, good for bonds and home borrowing costs, and the Fed most likely will begin cutting rates in September, and so the housing market should see greener pastures ahead. That was a year ago. So let's go here to last Friday, the first, when that jobs report came out. This time, the Labor Department showed that we only had 76,000 jobs versus the 106,000 that were expected. Last year it was 114,000 versus 176, so we're lower there. But the biggie was May was revised down to only 19,000 jobs, May of this year, which was a decrease of 120,000 from what they originally said it was. And then in June, they revised it down to 14,000 jobs, which is a decrease of 133,000 from what they originally did. So the total revisions were 258,000 less jobs than were reported. So in May, June, and July of this year, there was only 109,000 jobs created, which is abysmal. Last year over just July, there was 114,000. So we had 5,000 total fewer jobs over a 3-month period than we did just in July of last year alone. So this has kind of been a real kick in the pants. This is why rates have maybe a chance to come down, because the Fed's going to have to move now. I mean, that's just a terrible report. And that's also led to what led to the Bureau of Labor Statistics gal being fired by the Trump administration. But anyway, for a country of 335 million people, for us to only create 109,000 jobs over May, June, and July, a whole quarter, is just terrible. So in theory now, the Fed should lower rates and longer-term mortgage rates should go down, blah, blah, blah. But that's kind of the irony, because we were literally saying the same thing last year. And as proof of that, this is also interesting because every Thursday, the market survey comes out. Rates, when it was last reported on the 31st, the average 30-year rate was 6.72%. The year ago, it was exactly the same. So things didn't change at all. So, a lot of people are saying, hey, Joe, what are rates going to do? Are they going to go down? Whatever. I don't know. I mean, they were exactly the same a year ago as they are now. So hopefully things will go down, because, again, that jobs report is just a stinker, with only 109,000 jobs added over 3 months, which is just terrible. Anyway, we'll see. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this or anything else, please reach out. I think rates are going to come down a little bit, and there might be an opportunity, a few green shoots, to be able to hopefully refinance if you bought a home within the last 2 years maybe, and you're closer to 7. We might have a little room to maneuver. So again, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.